Food Afternoon Chennai.
Yes, you're listening to Food Afternoon on 94.3 Radio 1 with you, Vikram, and with me, Namratha here from Cuckoo Club Diner. Good afternoon, Namratha.
Hi Vikram, thank you so much for having me on the show.
And she has a very, cute personality and a very sweet person. I spent the morning with her and, man, I didn't know how 3 hours went. So thank you so much for that breakfast you gave me this morning.
Thank you for coming over and trying our food.
And yes, coming to Cuckoo Club Diner. Wonderful name, very sweet name. Just as cute as you. So how did you come up with this name?
Well, Cuckoo Club Diner actually is a mix of a lot of ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Cuckoo is my name at home.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty much how the cuckoo part of it came about. And Cuckoo Club is one of my husband's favorite clubs in London. So that's how the Cuckoo Club thing came about. And the diner is pretty much a homage to Sparky's Diner. And Tom was a very close friend of mine. So that's how the diner part of it came. And because our food is all American cuisine, and American cuisine is a fusion of so many different types of cultures, so that's pretty much the name of it.
I used to love Sparky's. Man, I still can't forget the taste.
I miss Sparky's, yes.
Their cheesecakes, wow. They were the best in Chennai back then. Anyway, so about you, what were you doing before this? I think you said something about London?
Yeah. I lived in London for about 10 years and
Wow.
I studied there as well. I lived in the US for about 3 years and I studied there as well.
Okay. By the way, London is not in the US, okay?
No, it's definitely not in the US. And I lived in Thailand for about 5 years. So I've been kind of hopping about the world.
All over the place there.
Yeah. And
Okay.
I was working for about 15 years in the legal industry and in the ITES industry. And then finally decided I want to do what I love. And that's how all this happened.
Very nice. So do you personally cook?
I did a lot and I've started again after opening Cuckoo Club Diner. Yes, absolutely. I mean, when you're living outside of India, you don't really have the luxury of somebody cooking for you. So you need to kind of be self-sufficient.
Mom, can you courier some food for me?
The pickles used to come in a jar and, sometimes cutlets used to come frozen, but that's pretty much it.
Oh my God. Oh, I didn't know that was possible.
Sneaking it in.
Yeah, so we got a person who's been around the world and has brought a little of that back to India, back to Chennai, in fact. So we'll continue talking about the Cuckoo Club Diner on Harrington Road in Chetpit. So you stay tuned to 94.3 Radio 1, Chennai's only 100% request station. The Cuckoo Club Diner was where I was for breakfast this morning, and I brought someone with me from there. Namratha is here with me, and right now you're listening to Food Afternoon.
Food Afternoon Chennai.
So as usual, on Friday we have another restaurant here, and a restaurant that we need to check out. So Namratha is here with me. So I'm going to ask Namratha now, how did you come up with the concept of this restaurant? Because you don't have any hoteling background, do you?
No hoteling background. Lots of eating background, but no hoteling background. No.
So how did you come up with the concept? How did you decide what you wanted, what you didn't want?
Yeah, so I studied in the US, as I mentioned before, and while I was studying there, I was living in the residence halls, student residence halls, no kitchen.
Okay.
So we pretty much had to survive in the canteen or on the street, basically. So that's how I developed that taste for American cuisine, because there's so much amazing American street food out there, and we used to troll San Francisco streets for really, really good stuff. And you would have all these truck foodies, and you would have the little stalls. You'll have awesome restaurants in Chinatown that'll have stalls outside. I mean, it's just an amazing experience to see all of that in one city.
Okay.
And a lot of these big cities out there are like that, where everything is kind of piled into one place and you can enjoy all of what the world has in a single place. So that's basically the concept of the space, the best of Californian kitchens in Chennai, basically.
Okay, so you've had it all.
Yeah, I've eaten a lot. I mean, if you've seen my pictures, I've eaten it all.
So yesterday you might have missed not being in America.
Yeah, yesterday was Thanksgiving. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Thanksgiving is such a celebrated holiday, but we didn't miss it too much. We had a turkey buffet at Cuckoo Club Diner. We did celebrate Thanksgiving. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, nice. So how did you decide about the menu? What you wanted on the menu? How did you get that together?
Well, it's very easy actually for me because it was all the stuff that I missed.
Okay.
And I couldn't get my hands on here. And it also has all the stuff that I grew up eating.
Nice.
And because, again, India has so much multicultural stuff happening, a lot of our grandmas and moms, all that, they used to cook a lot of these interesting foods at home, but we thought that it was Indian cuisine. But it's actually from different parts of the world. So the food at Cuckoo Club Diner has a lot of Californian food. It has all the stuff that I've eaten there, plus the best recipes that I've ever eaten of sponge cakes, cupcakes, and these are all made by my family members. So we have the Victoria sponge cake that's made by my aunt, Florence aunt.
Wow.
My sister-in-law, Belinda, she does all the cupcakes, and she is so good
Nice.
with her icing. So that's pretty much a family concept coming together, doing food that we love and food that we can't really get out there, and stuff that we remember, the flavors that we remember from growing up. So,
Great.
yeah.
So that's a food family we got there. So you want to be a part of that, you can always visit them. They're on Harrington Road, Cuckoo Club Diner. It is right opposite Lady Andal School. But you stay tuned to 94.3 Radio 1, Chennai's only 100% request station.
Food Afternoon Chennai.
We're back on 94.3 Radio 1, and as usual, Vikram's blabbering, and with Vikram, there is Namratha as well today. So good afternoon, Namratha, once again.
Thank you so
she
much.
is from the Cuckoo Club Diner in Chetpit on Harrington Road. So, Namratha, among your items, which are the special items that you feel people should try when they come there?
Well, I think that some of our best items are in the Cajun cuisine and amazing breakfast as well. So if you're a breakfast person like me, and if you'd like to eat breakfast even at night at 10:30, please come to Cuckoo Club Diner. We do fabulous English breakfast, and our American breakfast is to die for. And the Cajun cuisine is something special that I did want to talk about. It's basically a mix of African and French cuisine.
Okay.
And African cuisine is quite similar to Indian cuisine in terms of spices.
Yes.
So for our palate, that's awesome. So people really enjoy the Cajun cuisine that we have at Cuckoo Club Diner. And we're introducing a lot of Mexican cuisine in the coming month.
So you have quesadillas and all that?
Yes, quesadillas. We're doing tortillas. We already have chimichangas on our menu. People love them. But chimichangas, they're not that great for your
More
heart.
of junk.
So lovely junk, but yeah, junk. So we're going to do a lot of, low-fat subs and low-fat wraps, things that people can choose for, lighter eating as well. And a fabulous new item that we are adding to our menu is the Man Burger, which is like a supersized burger stuffed with all the things that you would love. And I don't know even if, a big gentleman can eat the whole thing on his own.
So this is probably questioning your customer, saying, are you man enough to finish this burger?
Yeah, absolutely. And
nice.
if anybody does finish the Man Burger on their own without any help, they go up on our wall. So
Wow.
if you can take on the Man Burger, come down to Cuckoo Club Diner.
So when are we getting the Man Burger in?
We're starting that on Monday. So,
Monday? Oh,
yeah.
that's pretty close.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very nice. So next weekend, Cuckoo Club Diner it is. And for now, you stay tuned to 94.3 Radio 1. There's more to know about this wonderful place on Harrington Road in Chetpit. Stay tuned.
Food Afternoon Chennai.
Yes, this is Food Afternoon, and we are talking about the Cuckoo Club Diner on Harrington Road in Chetpit. And with me, I have Namratha from the Cuckoo Club Diner. So good afternoon once again, Namratha.
Thank you so much for having me here.
You've told us a lot of things about about your place, but what are the other additional special things that you do?
You would have noticed that there's a lot of art around at Cuckoo Club
Yes.
Diner. I grew up in a family of artists. So my mom was an artist. She's a painter. My grandmother was a craftswoman. So she did a lot of handmade products. And we wanted to use Cuckoo Club Diner as a space to promote emerging artists. And you would have seen that glass wall, which is full of artwork by our current artists. And it keeps changing every 2 weeks so that new artists get an opportunity to put up their work at Cuckoo Club Diner. You would have also seen a merchandise section with lots of cute things there with little stuffed toys and birthday cards, wrappers. So that section again is for artists who are more of craftspeople. People forget birthdays, forget anniversaries, and they're running at the last moment to pick up these things. So it's a good place to come and pick up your last minute purchases. Another thing that I wanted to talk about really was the Christmas spirit and the New Year that's coming up. So Christmas and New Year, we're celebrating it in a big way at Cuckoo Club Diner with what we call food adventures for charity. So food adventures basically is a big contest for food. We have 15 menu items on our new menu, which is basically food contest. So people can come and challenge that menu item. So we've got something called the tower, which is a 20 pancake tower. So if you eat that and all the syrup that comes with it, you go up on our wall, and everything that you give for that little pancake tower goes for charity. We actually started from Monday, so you guys can come and check it out and see what you would like to conquer. Okay, so you get ready to conquer, and in case you want to do it, then all you have to do is drive down to Chetpit. It's on Harrington Road, right opposite Lady Anna School, Cuckoo Club Diner it is. You can go ask for Namratha there, and she'll come with a very bright smile. And yes, they also do a lot of organic cooking, right? Yeah.
So what is that like? So
we have tied up with a sister concern called William Orchards, which is a farm about 80 kilometers from Chennai. And they do a lot of free-range and organic products. So a lot of our meats are free-range products. So we had the turkey for our Thanksgiving party yesterday, which came from there. A lot of our other meats, poultry comes from there. So we believe in that healthy living, and that's pretty much part of Cuckoo Club Diner's menu.
Thank you so much for all of that, and thank you so much for coming in, Namratha.
Thank you so much, and I hope to see you at Cuckoo Club Diner.
And you stay tuned to 94.3 Radio 1, Chennai's only 100% request station. I'll catch you in a few minutes on On Demand Chennai with me, Vikram.